Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Woo! Man, Donald Trump got the highest polling rating ever. 49%. He's at 49%. The media is going crazy. They are having a fit. They're having a fit over everything. See, they started to believe their own press. You know, you started believing your own news. You know, that's what we said in football. You know, like, man, stop. You know, don't believe your own hype, man. You step out on that football field, somebody will take your head off. All right? You got to always be prepared for that. But the media, they know they're powerful. They know they have the power to persuade people with their lies, right? And they've done that, but they couldn't do it with Trump. They couldn't do it with Trump. And that's why when he won, they stopped pretending as if they were trying to be biased news and totally went to the left where they always have been. And they just started going crazy, right? And they tried to use this pandemic, this thing that was planned from China. They were in concordance with China, the Democrats, and Bill Gates, along with the World Health Organization, which is owned by the Bill Gates, right? And they started to believe their own press. They thought that they could convince and lie to enough people and lie enough about Donald Trump and his supposed lies and how he's a con man and all that different stuff. Well, America saw past that and we voted for him anyway, because he could be no more worse than the people that's been running this country and conniving and pretending to be Republican and Democrat, which is the Bushes, the Obamas, and the Clintons. While they was handing us over to China and the one world order, we wanted somebody in there that was concerned about America first. And Donald Trump fits the bill. All right? People try to bring up his immoral stuff when he was a playboy. We knew about that. That's known to everybody. But we didn't vote for a pastor. We voted for a president. Because if we're going to hold that standard, well, then all the presidents should have been wiped off, including Obama, from being gay. All right? So his approval rating is up, and the media, they can't stand it because they've tried to smear that he's responsible for the deaths with the COVID. No. He's not responsible for that. Like the president said, it's China. It's China. I love the way he says that. Yeah. And those little reporters, they sit out there and attack him with the worst tones I've ever heard from the media. They are frowned up. They're raising their voices. I mean, like they've gone to a demon possession party and a demon prayer before they came out to ask the president some questions. And they come out frowned up and asking these questions with an undertone that is evil and all that stuff. So President Donald Trump says, lower your voice, lower your voice. He says, go ask China, right? Because he put on the restrictions early. He put the restrictions on early on and stopped China's the flights from coming in here. The question is, why did China, knowing that the stuff started in Wuhan, sent out hundreds of thousands of people from Wuhan to fly around the world into the United States, knowing that the pandemic had broken out and that most of them would probably have the disease, right? You stop flights from the rest of China. No cases in Beijing, no cases in the rest of China, but you sent it around the world. That was a plan, right? The media is going crazy over this hydroxychloroquine that the president is taking. That was a powerful move by President Donald Trump. Powerful move. He didn't have to disclose it. He did it on purpose. He knew they was going to go crazy. He knew that they were going to put the news of hydroxychloroquine back in the news. So he told them he was taking it. And he was like, he's not taking that. Well, if he is taking it, he could die. He could die. He shouldn't take that. He could die. You think they're concerned about his death? Come on, really? You think they're concerned about his death? Well, his doctor came out, wrote a letter, said, yes, I prescribed it to him. He is taking hydroxychloroquine, right? I don't think he felt like he needed it, but he wanted to put that out there to stop the fear. The fear is going to stop. Okay? We have a drug that's been tested and used for 70 years. 0 side effects. And it's powerful against lupus and malaria, everything. It's good against arthritis, all right? And there's been no side effects. Doctors have been seeing profound and positive effects from this hydroxychloroquine. But they're saying, like Nancy Pelosi, I don't think he should take that, especially for a guy in his weight class. Nancy, come on. Nancy, stop it. You're trying to talk about somebody and you look like the rear end of an old dragon. Okay? You shouldn't try to do that. All right? You're shaking, you're old, your face is wrinkly, and you've been around too long, Nancy. You got evil in your heart. Now, why didn't you pray for the man? You remember when the people were saying that, Nancy, do you hate President Donald Trump? She said, oh, how dare you? How dare you? I'm a Christian woman, and I will just pray for him. Does that sound like prayer, Nancy? Was that prayer? And I'm not saying that a person can't say stuff like that. I'm not saying that. But since she pretended to be such a Mother Mary when it comes down to President Donald Trump, that she don't hate him, well then why didn't she just say, hey, listen, he's taking hydroxychloroquine. We're concerned about that drug. I'm just going to pray for him. I love to see hypocrites get caught in their own hypocrisy. And there are a lot of folks who try to hide behind Christianity, and they are super hypocrites. Some of them mad because I'm a pastor and I make fun of people. Well, get used to it, because God says, I will laugh in the day of your calamity. God laughs. He laughs at people. And the best Christians take their examples from God and from Jesus in the Bible and from the prophets and from the apostles. Okay? So yes, I laugh. I enjoy myself. I love my life. I'm confident in my walk with God. And you're not going to be able to pull out scriptures on me to make it seem like I'm doing something unbiblical by laughing at folks and calling people names. The Bible calls names. The Bible is full of calling names. Whoremongers, adulterers, liars, sinners, dogs, bats, swine, okay, tares, okay, sinners, sorcerers, okay? So the Bible calls names. And when a person is acting something, there's nothing wrong with calling them what they're acting like. All right? And if they look like something, there's nothing wrong with calling them what they look like. Okay? So stop with the pretense and the phoniness. Because I know a lot of pastors and Christians who can pretend and put on the pretense in front of folks, but behind closed doors, they laugh at folk, they put people down, and they are immoral. Okay? At least I'm the same way in the pulpit as the way you see me here on my videos. Okay? Yes, I preach, I teach intensely, I have prayer, I do all of that. But I'm not involved in sin. I know how to enjoy my life. But let me tell you why the media is upset with President Donald Trump for taking hydroxychloroquine. They're upset about that. Because number one, the pharmaceutical companies, Big Pharma wants to make a lot of money off of this fear. So you get the hospitals in there to buy up all of their medication to help fight this flu. And then you have Bill Gates, who owns and runs and funds a lot of health stuff around the world. He wants to keep the fear out there so that he can bring his deadly vaccines in. You understand? That's what that's about. It's because they know that hydroxychloroquine with the zinc pack is powerful. It knocks the stuff out within hours. There's been too many powerful people, doctors, politicians, athletes, that testified of the power of hydroxychloroquine and how it knocked out that virus. Yeah. Folks, we are winning. The country is opening up again, and we are winning the game. We're winning the fight. We saw now, don't ever think that the dragon, the red dragon from the Bible in the book of Revelation, which is China, and the false prophet, which is the media, and then the spirit of the Antichrist that's operating in Bill Gates and the Democrats. Don't think that they're going to give up. They're not going to stop. But we are winning, and they've tried everything. So now, the Democrats they have not stopped with the attempts to try to impeach President Donald Trump. Okay? You'll notice they just requested the Supreme Court for documents regarding the impeachment because they said that their impeachment plans are not over. It's incomplete. So they're going to keep doing that. They're going to keep doing the impeachment, and now that this virus is about to go away, they're going to come back with climate change garbage. They're going to come back with the climate change garbage because that's one way that they're trying to seize control. Right? But President Donald Trump is going to win again in November. He's going to win easily. Okay? And then they're going to come up with some more stuff. I'm telling you, man, pray for our country, because when he wins again, the media and the Democrats and the secret services and the deep state are going to begin to attack people. They're going to start attacking people. Mass shootings and a whole bunch of deception. Pray for our country. Pray for our protection. Because these people are going to be upset. They want the power back because there's a lot of money and a lot of crimes that they'd like to get back to. Okay? But I'm excited. I'm excited for you all. I'm excited for those who are like-minded with me. We are like-minded. Okay? I think I need to do some t-shirts. I need to start doing some t-shirts, some merch here on my page, because I want to develop a closer-knit community of us who are like-minded, and we're fighting together, and we're praying together, and we're speaking the same thing. We all agree. And Jesus said, if there's any 2 or 3 of you who are touching and agreeing, he says, I'll be in the midst of you, and whatever you ask, he said, I'll do it. Amen? So let's try to bring it together tighter. Share this information with people that are kind of on the bubble. They're starting to see the news. They're starting to see the lies of the media. They're starting to see that the Democrat Party is a devil-worshiping demon and that they hate people. And they're kind of on the bubble. Well, share my channel with them. Share my videos with them. And may you all be blessed. Leave your comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. See you on the next video.